early 80s TV show M.A.S.H 4077 jumped on the toy line and released action figures for its television show. It released numerous figures on card back. It released a Jeep, helicopter, ambulance, and then there was a special mail away for a base, which was pretty great. In the toy line, they covered all the major characters. For example, this is BJ Honeycutt. I noticed all the characters were pretty similar built. So when you look at the figure, some articulation like neck, shoulders, elbows, waist, legs, and knees. The joints are not metal, they're all just plastic clips, and they're all basically the same in that sort of factor. They all have the same articulation, so all pretty basic. Also, a thing that I noticed was all the card backs are all identical. Only thing that changes is in the dog tag is the name of the character. So this would be BJ or Hawkeye, etc., etc. So when they released the card backs, they 9 figures on card back. In the original release, looking on the back of the card, this is the lineup that they had released, and then there's the helicopter, Jeep, ambulance. I see you can get a fabric patch. But when they released the Klinger, it came out in drag, because on the show he dressed in drag as much as possible. But they discontinued that and then released Klinger in just green army fatigues. I have a theory behind that. Maybe parents didn't want their kids playing with a transvestite at that time of the 80s. And also that in the show he stopped wearing drag and he actually started wearing more fatigues later in the series. Then you have Hawkeye, and there was actually 2 versions that they released. This is technically the more serious release because he has black hair. But there was a misprint at one point that Hawkeye came out with blonde hair. And what I think it is a manufactural defect when they were producing these characters. This blonde figure is also the ones that come with the Jeep, ambulance, helicopter. Only difference is they all have removable helmets. So what I think it is during the time of processing, they just screwed up and they put that figure onto Hawkeye's card back. And I think it's pretty easy to see, but their bodies are identical, just with a different paint. So, and the faces are identical. Only difference was the hair color. So I could see how they made that mistake during manufacturing. Then you have Winchester. He's the only one that actually has a white smock, being a doctor. Hot Lips. Colonel Potter. And then Father Mulcahy. Let me just see if there is on the back if there's an offer for a base.